Imagine you could play trains again, but this time properly. With Rail Nation, you can create your own empire on rails, build up your station, get the most powerful engines, pit your skills against millions of other fans, and link up the world of Rail Nation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to Dr. Suhaila, fellow friends and my team. I am Helmi Sufian bin Isam Suhaimi. My metric number 265639 is rail transport for economic growth. In introduction, I would like to story about the transportation mode. What is transportation mode? Back to the earlier era before transportation exists, people only walk whenever they go. But since technology have been invented, there are many development implemented slowly from time to time. One of the transportation that have been implemented is rail transport. Rail has been identified as the logistic transportation used in many countries around the world. According Australia Railway Association in 2019, it was not just being intersect within urban area but also have intersect network in non-urban area. That rail is not only being used to transport and move passenger only but also being used to transport goods and service. There are many countries that have been developed rail as a transportation in their country, such as Russia, United States, India, China and Malaysia itself. Based on Tae Hoon Ohm and Yu 2017, the success of railway industry depending on its performance. To develop rail transport, it need higher cost because the maintenance is high. Next, by having a good condition rail of maintenance, it can increase the economy activity and derive the growth for the economy. This is because to encourage an increase of living standard for health and education of citizens. By SLAC 2020, rail transportation improved land transport technology that have developed changes of mobility, freight and passenger. That's all for introduction. Next, I will pass to my friend for next explanation. Thank you.
Freedom is nothing without movement. Movement of people, movement of goods. Across cities, regions, borders and time zones. Yes, freedom is nothing without movement. But for future generations, movement will mean nothing without rail.
Malaysian Railway has an important role in public, social and economic development. This transport system plays an important role in the country economy, especially mode of transport in the mining industry and agriculture. Aside from being the main method of transport passenger for intra-city and interstate. There are two reasons why government developed of railway, which is to gain profit and to transport goods and passenger. There are a few types of railway exist in Malaysia, which is MRT, LRT, commuter rail and monorail. Each of these types is made based on suitability for location, travel distance and payload. Heavy rail is mostly used for intercity passenger and freight transport as well as some urban public transport, while LRT are used for intracity urban public transport and some special uses such as transporting passenger between airport buildings. Concluded, all rail transportation in Malaysia are uses for transporting passenger and freight. Keretapi Tanah Melayu Berhad KTMB, the suit to carry the heavy freight. KTMB covered east and west of Peninsular Malaysia except in Terengganu, Sabah and Sarawak.
I've been watching these trains since I was little. The rail sector has gotten smarter since then. It's not just digital technologies. There are new services, new rail tracks for easier connections, and more flexibility. When I'm on the train, I see the future on the tracks ahead of me.
So guys, did you think that rail transport has any effect towards our economic growth? because, based on the study, rail transport has been used in intermodal as it using land bridge for connecting two countries and even many states in the same region. The downtime supply and cost of transporting goods and services can be reused, and it even creates political bonding within the state where the rail development being implemented. And there are changes in the economic landscape that change the trade hub for investing and tourist sector. Thus, the property value of land along the railway route will be increased due to the wider network access of rail development. Many facilities will be provided along the route as development along the railway line will be made to ensure we are having greater profitability for long-term purpose. Customer satisfaction support towards public transportation, as not many people can afford to own their private vehicles, so they prefer to use public transportation such as rail more, as they don't have to think cost for parking fees, maintenance fees, traffic jam, and many more. Thus, it shows that rail transport has many effects towards our economic growth. Thank you.
The tracks ahead of me. A future with more choice. Because rail is a choice. It's your choice to be more comfortable, to be more adventurous, to be connected. It's your choice to move sustainably, to travel cleaner and greener. It's the right choice. I'll be driving trains for the rest of my life, if they'll let me. Because freedom is nothing without movement, and the future means nothing without rail.
Next is conclusion. There are a lot of improvement and development in rail transport has been made to ensure the system is up to date and follow the latest trend. It can increasing more opportunities for growth and expand well. By having an improvement for transportation, everything be super easier and faster, even it when complex and slower the occasionally, and bring massive and positive benefit not only in the development area but also in the country itself. The benefit on the economy that stimulus from the rail construction will run for years ahead and contribute in gross national income per year and can increase the connectivity between Asian and global. I think that's all from our group. I hope you guys enjoy and thank you for leading your ears for us. Thank you.